We're here ahead of the final, obviously on Saturday. Must be a fair amount of hype around College Corinthians at the moment.
Yeah, there's a good buzz. When you're around the club, everyone's kind of coming up saying, best of luck and all that kind of stuff. But it's only that, like, for such a big club, we've never won it. Like we have a really good underage system for the last 20 years, but we kind of wanted to break that stigma of just being an underage team and start kind of winning trophies at senior level as well. So it's a huge deal for the club. And yeah, really looking forward to it.
What's it been like to go through? Because knockout football is completely different to league football. Where have you seen the strengths of your group come through the knockout stages?
Yeah, it's been a weird old season because I suppose like last year we came second in the league and we kind of got pipped on the last day of the season. So and look, this season hasn't gone well in the terms of the league, but for some reason for every Intermediate Cup game we've really kind of stepped up, and like we've had tough games, like the 2 away games in Dublin. We're really tough, and then Leicester at home and then Douglas Hall away, so we've had a really tough run-in. But I do find like with this group, when it's a tough game and we're against it, like this group does step up. Where in terms of other games there, when we're so-called favourites, we kind of go the other way for some reason. But in the games, especially the Dublin ones away now, the Tolka was a tough game and dug it out in the end. Yeah, look, I think when the games are tough and we know we're against it, then we really do step up. So.
Having so many good teams in the Munster Senior League, obviously Rockmount have great recent history in this competition. Ringmahon got to the final last year. You guys obviously in the final. Two Munster Senior League teams in the final this year. Must benefit the group that you're playing good teams week in, week out.
Yeah, definitely. Like, I know it's a cliche, but like there is no easy game. Like there's no game that you could say, oh, we'll rest a few here now this week, because you will lose. Like so. But I was only saying it there a minute ago, I think the league is going through a good patch at the moment because you've good young kids coming through clubs, through the youth leagues, and it's a credit to the youth league kind of managers with the Cork Youths and stuff. There's really good kids coming through, but there's also fellas come back from League of Ireland, whereas a few years ago they might have just packed it in and left it off, but they're seeing the standard is decent now, so they're coming back and joining their kind of maybe local clubs or new clubs, fellas from outside of Cork. So I think the mixture between kids coming through the kind of youth system and fellas coming back from League of Ireland and stuff, I think the standard is really good. And yeah, look, as I said, there is no easy game in the Munster Senior League, and if you're not 100% on it, you're going to lose. So.
What are you expecting from Ringmahon?
Yeah, look, really good footballing team. I played with a lot of them in different clubs. Played with Mac, and now the captain with City. Played with a few of their lads with Cove Ramblers, so I know a lot of them. Good fellas, and I think both teams really respect each other. Probably play similar ways. Two of us like playing football. Yeah, look, we know it's going to be a tough test, but over the last kind of 2-3 years, it's been very even when we played them. There's never been a stage where one team has rolled over the other team. It's been always competitive. So, yeah, look, we know they have a good squad, they have a good bench, but so do we. So I think, look, I know going into it because of the league position, they're going to be favourites, but we're very confident going in as well, as we should be, with the players we have. So, yeah, look, it's going to be a tough game, but look, we're very confident.
And finally, I suppose, I mean, both clubs will bring great sets of support, but I suppose an appeal to the wider Cork community, get to the game on Saturday, because it's going to be a very great one.
Yeah, exactly. I suppose between both teams, even though Mahon have a lot of Mahon fellas playing with them, and same with us with Corinthians, but there's also fellas playing with both teams from all around Cork. So, their kind of local villages and stuff will come support them as well. And as I said, I do think Cork football, when I remember the final down here a few years ago, there was a huge crowd. So Cork football and do kind of come out and support teams that are in finals. Yeah, look, hopefully there is a big crowd. Hopefully there's a big Corinthians crowd from our side of things, and all the kind of kids coming through kind of get to look at us and say, look, that might be us in a few years' time as well. So yeah, look, really look forward to it.
Good luck on Saturday.
Thanks very much, lads.